What's up, man? It's Bezo803 on that social media. I got my co-host with me right now.
$sign Mikey Ben, Mikey, man. We in the building. Look who we got.
Yeah. Who we got in the building right now?
Fatman, big boy status, man. You already know
right.
Carolina Zone.
You know that Big Motion Podcast. Big Motion Podcast. You know what it is. Another exclusive interview with one of Carolina's own, a legend in the game. He's been moving around for a minute. Before we get into that, though, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be aware of everything that's dropping. We dropping every week. Yeah. Nothing but exclusive. You know that. How you been doing, my brother?
Shit, I'm good. God.
You're looking good, shining.
Sir.
I see you.
I
see you.
Yes, sir, man. This shit been a long time coming.
Yeah, man.
I've been trying to get to you, man.
Hey, I know we've been chopping for a minute. You finally here, and I appreciate you for coming because, like I tell everybody that come here, you know, we provide media for South Carolina. So, you know, our main draw is a lot of artists, but we invite entrepreneurs, anybody that's having big motion. So we want to provide media for our people so people can see the great things that people are doing. You've been putting out quality music for some time now, and you back right now with one of I feel is going to be one of your biggest singles, that Carolina Bounce.
Yeah.
So we're going to get straight into that, man. How did that Carolina Bounce come about?
Man. Well, basically, the song Carolina Bounce, it was created by some in-house producers from Thundercats. And they from around the way or whatever. So the actual guy that created the beat, his name is Chris Keys.
Okay, big shout out Chris Keys.
Yeah, shout out to him. So so basically I created this song because when I heard the beat, it sounded like it was like some different shit. It wasn't like nothing normal that I'm used to doing. You know what I'm saying? I really switched lanes on it. So when I heard the beat, it was kind of like a New Orleans style beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, okay. So I was like, okay, boom, we got the bounce. So I'm like, okay, I'm from Carolina, so shit, let me switch it up and put my Carolina flow on that motherfucker.
Right.
So we came up with it, and then Nation, he recorded it for me on iMix Nation. He recorded it for
big
me.
shout out iMix
and
Nation.
while we in the studio recording, he was like, bro, you need to call that motherfucker Carolina Bounce or something like that. Shit, I bet. So that shit made sense. So I'm like, okay, damn, Carolina Bounce. Okay, so boom, I put it together like, okay, I'm gonna call it Carolina Bounce because I got my Carolina flow. You feel me? And it got the New Orleans bounce to it. And I fuck with New Orleans too though. So I love going out there too. New Orleans. I mean, fucking and tap in with that scene too. So
big shout out to the end though.
Yeah.
And when that do it off the wall, where that come from?
Do it off the wall.
Yeah.
Shit, do it off the wall. That's just any club. You see all the women in the club shaking their ass.
Off the wall.
Hell yeah, or the strip club, anywhere. Like you go anywhere, you gonna see them women shaking their ass. They gonna do what they do. You feel me? So that's where that do it off the wall come from. Hey, that might could be another single too.
Hell yeah.
While you bullshit.
Yeah.
You fuck around and make a single off of that.
Snatch that part off of there.
All right, bet.
I mean, like I said, you've been doing this thing for a minute, putting out quality music. But as you said yourself, you know, this was a lane switch for you. Yeah. So what made you gravitate towards the record? What made you say, you know what, I'm going to try something different? Because you could always just do what you always do that's working, that everybody know you for, which is, you know, the street stuff that get money, you know, all that vibe. So what made you say, I'm going to switch it up real quick?
Man, shit, me saying that is the words that my partner / manager always tell me, Urshan, he always tell me, man, hey, if you're doing the same thing and it ain't working, you gotta switch it up. You gotta do something different. Do something different. You feel me? Like if you always doing the same thing, you're gonna always get the same results. And I'll be damned.
But don't take away from the work you done put in now. Everybody know who you are.
For sure.
You're putting out good music, you know, a lot of singles, projects, and all that good stuff over the years.
Yeah, and then like even with me, like if anybody who been listening to my music from the beginning of time to now, I always made party records though. You feel me? Like I'm a party guy. So I can make that party record for you right quick.
That video crazy, man.
Yeah.
So how did the video come about, you know, as far as the creativity of it? We you know, if you ain't seen it, go check it out, man. It's a lot going on in that joint.
Yeah. So really, originally the video it rained that day. So originally the video it supposed to had like more scenes and more different things that was going on in it, but I had to make do with what I had going on because it rained that day. So we basically shot the video back where I'm from in Ridgeway, some in Ridgeway, some in Columbia, but the whole structure of the video. It came from just me being creative, and I came up with the treatment for it. Shout out to Blaze, BPZ Media. He shot the video.
Big shout.
And I done shot a couple videos with him. He a dope videographer too. So I mean, any artists tap in with him, he dope too. But like I say, for as the creativity and all that, I come up with the treatments to all my videos mostly, and we just go forward with that. You know what I
Like
mean?
you producing over there.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
I'm creative though, dog. Like I like to create when it comes to music. Just thinking, like
Yeah,
I like
word.
put my process together, and sometimes I like my back to be against the wall because that's when I come up with my most, you know what I mean, dopest shit.
So how did you, because we never know. Of course, we know now from the traction it's getting, but how did you know after you recorded that joint? Did you know like, yeah, this gonna be something right here? Oh,
you want to be real?
yeah.
Not being cocky, but hell yeah. Like as soon as I recorded
Big
that
motion.
motherfucker, I was like,
Pop it,
it's that motherfucker right here.
pop it.
Yeah, because it's a universal record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That ain't no. It ain't no mediocre shit. It's universal,
Yeah.
dog. You can play that shit at fucking cookout or family reunion or
Right.
party. Like that shit universal. University, like that shit can go to colleges, high schools, like that's what TikTok.
That's why I see it. That's why I see it really blowing up at eventually that TikTok way.
Yeah.
You need to get with some TikTokers and get them to just go off on that joint.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's how it's gonna spread. But and then you got the video shot. It's moving. It's going crazy, man. And you having a lot of big motion right now.
Yeah.
But like I said, you've been putting out good music for a minute. You've been moving around for a minute in the music game, repping, Ridgeway, repping the whole South Carolina.
Right.
So we got to take it all the way back for the people that may not know you.
Right.
Of course, you got a lot of new fans that may have stumbled upon the music, or a lot of people that have been rocking with you, but some people may not know you. So let's take it all the way back to, of course, you from Ridgeway, South Carolina.
Right.
What was life like growing up as a child, around that way?
Shit, country. I'm definitely a country boy to the death of me. Country.
Yeah.
It's just country. Where I'm from, it's a small town, but you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of family. Everybody really family. You know each other. Everybody went to the same elementary school. You know, shit like that. So when you coming up from that type of environment or that area, like if you do music or you know what I mean, whatever you do, like somebody gonna already know and they gonna see it in you, like, oh yeah, he gonna be this, or they gonna, you know what I mean, because you know everybody and everybody know each other. So and then like just shit, like I say, just a whole bunch of family. Everybody know each other, so it's just like you go anywhere else. It's probably about like any other country town.
Yeah,
like you
definitely.
go somewhere else,
same way here.
a motherfucker gonna know like, oh, he ain't from here, or she ain't from here.
Yeah.
It's just the way you move, they gonna know.
Word. That's what's up,
just the way
man.
you talk, the way you dress, motherfucker
All
gonna
that.
know if you ain't from that area. So
Facts,
it just it's
facts.
just simple like that.
So I'm gonna throw another question there. So if I go to Ridgeway right now and I want to get some good soul food, where that?
Oh man, good soul food. Okay, so I'm gonna kick it off with the legendary spot. It's called Millie's. It's called Millie's. It's a black owned
It's still open right
restaurant.
now.
Right now, open.
Big shop Millie's.
Yes,
We
sir.
pulling up on Millie's.
Yeah, so that's a
What you get when you go there?
Oh, I like the gizzards, fried gizzards. They got the shrimp fried rice and shit.
Bro, that's
Damn.
country real now.
Yeah. I fuck with Millie's now. That's like
Yeah.
a legendary home mom and pop spot for Ridgeway.
Big shop Millie's, man.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason why I asked you that, because I feel like as artists and creatives in South Carolina, stuff like that provides culture for the people that
Damn right.
they not from here or they coming through here to travel.
Right.
We got to get these legendary restaurants, clubs, clothing stores.
Yeah.
All that.
Every
Give
other
that
city
recognition.
other city that got that popped off, they got certain spots you got to go to. So big shop Millie's, man.
Oh yeah.
So growing up in a town like that, man, what was your first like introduction to music, as far as not necessarily doing music,
Yeah.
but did you see somebody DJing? Did you wake up one morning and a song was on, video was on, you was like, man, whatever this is, I love it.
Yeah. All right. So my uncle, it go all the way back to my uncle. His name was DJ SW1.
SW1, big shout out DJ SW1.
That's my uncle. So he always was DJing, and a lot of DJs know him. You know what I'm saying? His real name Sylvester, but anyway, he was DJing, and I was be the young kid with him. That's my uncle. So we used to be in this little spot where he mixing and all this shit. I'm like, damn, dog, like this shit hard. Like I really wanted to be a DJ in the beginning time of my shit. Yeah, I was like,
ain't
I
too
gotta
late,
do this
man.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then, so one particular day, he was out there. He was doing a mixtape. He was like mixing some shit up, and then he was like, nephew, man, just grab the mic. And then at that time, like, I knew how to keep the rhythm, but I wasn't really no rapper. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I just bullshitting around, and he recorded this shit. It's been a long time ago, so I'm pretty sure he ain't got the recording number. But anyway, so I did that, and then I just like, man, I want to do this shit. Like, I like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, it go on further to when I became like, about 11 or 12, it was a label that was out of my hometown called Floss Records, Floss Ballers, or whatever. So he had a label in the town of Ridgeway, right in the center of the town of Ridgeway, and I was like one of the youngest niggas up there, and I used to go to the studio all the time. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rue was there, a guy by the name Infrared. We was like the three youngest there, but Flip was the headliner for Floss Records. That nigga like took me on his wing then, like, boy, you gonna be something. So right then and there, that's when I kind of like just stayed under the music scene and just watched everything that was going on before me. And to this day though, they still fucking with me right now.
We gotta pause for a minute because I can't we can't just move past that.
Yeah.
You know, what was it like being in that studio, in that environment? Because South Carolina at this point wasn't like it is now.
Nah.
You know, these guys was you guys, because I didn't even know you was rolling with them like that.
Yeah.
Y'all was having a lot of motion back then. Especially Flip popped off, you know, with the record. Yeah. Everybody know, you know, damn right.
Bro.
So what was it like just being in that? Because a lot of people can't say they was around that.
Shit, a lot of vibration for me. I was just like, God damn, this motherfucker hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Flip still hard to this day.
I already know.
Dog. I can hit him right now. Like, hey, Flip hard to this day.
Damn right.
Flip gotta come through.
And that song's still playing right now.
And you still can drop that joint.
Right now.
So it's just crazy that you was right there,
been around that. Been around all them, but like I say, I was young though. You feel me? Like, so I had to soak up the game. You know what I mean? I wasn't able to go to the clubs. Be in the clubs with them.
So what do you think you took away from that experience?
I took away from that experience just by watching them. Just no disrespect, but just like knowing what not to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Knowing what not to do, knowing how to move, knowing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
know what I mean? Know how to place myself in certain shit. You feel me? Like, and just knowing like as far as being an artist, like knowing how to structure songs, you know what I mean? This shit, like just listening, you know what I mean?
Right.
I learned a lot from that though. And then as time moved on, I just get better and better and better. Just be around.
That's dope, man. Because some people can sit in a room and don't learn nothing. So
it's
good that you had the mind to sit back and say, hold on, this is legendary. Let me soak some of this up.
Yeah.
And
but at the time, I didn't feel like it was legendary. You see what I'm saying?
You still listening.
I was listening.
Yeah.
But at the time, when I'm that young, I realized what was going on around me, but not realizing what was going on around me. Not knowing today, I'll be right here saying what I'm saying now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, it was just like, this shit hard. You know
so how did you feel being that you was around that when Mr. Flip Downright popped? Give us some.
Shit, we on. Shit, we out of here.
Word.
Hell yeah. I feel like, cause like I say, we from the country, so somebody like that, and we from the small town, and you fucking around, now you get to go to, listen, I'm around these niggas, so like I'm in the middle school, and I get to say, nigga, I'm in the studio with Flip. You know what I mean? So that's why people in the middle school like, man, you know what I'm saying? You
the man.
Flip. That's
what I'm saying. Not many people, not many artists can say,
because he had the hardest song in the Carolinas at that
hardest.
time. I'm telling you.
That's top 10.
And you can get this, hold your chest. I'm from Ridgeway, nigga. And then he had the shit like, you know, if walk covered in your back for life, Ridgeway. You know, so
that's a unique experience, man.
Damn right.
Every artist can't say they was around that. Especially coming up where we from, but we need all the motivation we can get.
Yeah.
So to you to be around that and see that record do what it did, that had to give you some motivation. Like, okay, I'm young, but you know, I can do this too.
Yeah.
So at what point did you start recording and put out your first, you know, single or any song that, you know, everybody heard? And what was the name of it?
So so this is crazy. So my man who I'm with right now in the studio right now with, that was the first place that, well, I recorded some shit at Floss, but it wasn't like that. But the very first place that I really recorded some shit was with him at his house. Now, me and my cousin, we used to ride down there, go down there, and he was calling himself Steven Steele back then.
Steven Steele.
So when he called himself Steven Steele, we used to be down there. I just go record, and You still got that. You still got it. He say he still got it. I've been waiting to hear this shit.
We gotta pull it up.
Hear.
We gotta pull it up.
But that was like the first time I like recorded some shit, and I was like, okay. And then when I got like I think my 9th grade year, me once again back to Flip, and me, Flip, and somebody, I forgot who the hell this other person was on the record, but this was shit. What that boy name was shit. I can't even remember.
We're gonna call him West McCollett for right.
Whatchamacallit, yeah. We was at his house.
Respectfully.
And I recorded a song there, and I took that shit back to school. Mm-hmm. And I dubbed a lot of, back then you burn CDs.
Yeah.
And I took that shit back to school and just passed it out in school. And that's when everybody was like, okay.
What was the name of the record?
I can't even fucking remember.
Whoa.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't
okay.
even want to think on it. I can't even remember.
So
I remember this shit though, and like it started with a couple of partners that was playing this shit in the parking lot. Like, boy, this shit. Yeah. And everybody just started knowing, like, okay, damn, facts, you straight, bro. Like, and then it just went from there.
So what was that? What was that record that you can remember that you put out that you really was like yourself was like, oh shit?
Welcome to my world.
That's what I want to know, because every artist got that one record that made them believe if they didn't believe before.
That was my first video, and there was the record that I felt like, shit, we finna be out this motherfucker.
Welcome to my world.
Welcome to my world. It's on YouTube.
So what the city was talking about when you dropped that joint?
If you ain't never been to my city, and if you know me, just think about my block parties. That's how big my first.
See, I ain't knew about that now. So you got the legendary block parties out there
every year.
Still now?
Till now.
10 years this year.
It'll be 10 years this year.
What's the name? You got a name for it or just?
I call it the Big Boy Status Weekend, but we also call it what the fuck do I be calling that shit? Oh God.
It's lit though.
What? Is it? Go look on my Instagram. That's all you gotta do. I have shit like that.
We pulling up, man.
Word. Every year I do it either the second to last week in July, or either I do it the last weekend in July.
Okay.
Yeah. So that shit.
Fatman,
I'm
Big
talking
Boy
like,
Status block party.
I ain't talking no 300 people. I'm talking about thousands of people.
Ooh,
this shit be crazy.
Out there.
Like,
we pulling up, man. We
no
pulling
drama.
Up. We pulling up.
None of that shit in my neighborhood where I'm from, bro.
We pulling up, bro.
That shit
that's major.
Crazy. I'm telling you, it be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Last year I performed at it. Last year I'm gonna perform again this year. It's a must. I do it this year.
So how that make you feel, man? To know you get that much love and respect from the city like that.
Shit, let me know I just been doing what I'm supposed to do. I mean,
business.
regardless of all that. Yeah, like I'm respected from kids to OGs to all that, because I always been a solid dude, man. Yeah. So anywhere you go, it's gonna be somebody that got some niggas.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Fuck them. We on to some other shit. So, but I get more love than hate. You feel me?
Right.
That love always outweigh everything.
So getting back to that first record that really kind of got you moving, what was your next step after that? What was the move? What was the energy like?
So when we go back to the first record, like when I shot the video, did the song, honestly, bro, the first, like I said, with the first video and all that, honestly, I really didn't know that shit was gonna have that impact on my first shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like my first bit, that shit was dumb, like stupid. Yeah. Like I'm not over exaggerating nothing. This shit was dumb. So when it happened like that, I'm like, oh shit, like what the fuck? Like I wasn't signing nobody. I put my own money up. I always put my own money up behind my projects, all that shit. So just by me doing that, I was like, damn, what the fuck is next? Like, and now the city looking like, all right, fat, what we doing next?
Yeah, right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shoot another video. I'm gonna do another song and do this, and then, was
there any pressure on you at that point? Because like you said,
to a sense,
the people
but not really. You know what I'm saying? It was to a sense, because I'm like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do next? You know,
a lot of times when people looking from the outside in, they feel like it's over with.
Yeah, we out of here. Yeah.
But you know, there's still a lot of more work to do.
Hell yeah, and it came down to that because it come down to people like, damn, bro, you gonna put me on? Like I'm like, shit, nigga, I ain't really
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It look good.
Yeah.
That shit look good, but I ain't where I need to be yet.
Yeah.
So that shit come with it too. And
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So how do you handle the pressures of being an artist and on the come up and people seeing these highlights? Mm-hmm. And it's a great thing, you making some covering some ground,
right? But
to you like you got more work to do. To them, it's like, man, he out of here, you know. So how does that, from friends, family, your circle might have probably changed over the years.
Definitely.
How was that, man?
But for us with that, man, it's just about keeping a clear head, bro, and just having faith. You know what I'm saying? Keeping faith and staying positive, you know what I mean? Believing in God and understanding like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, and when it's time for that, it's gonna be time for that. Because I'm pretty sure, like right now, bro, I've been consistently doing music at least over 10. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So right now, people, especially in my hometown, they know me for music and parties and cutting hair, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So to them, it's like, damn, when he gonna get on the big stage? When he gonna, you know what I mean? But the ones that's really rocking with you, they gonna stay down because they understand. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? They understand. And then you gotta look at it like this too, like for South Carolina, we ain't got no big music scene like that. So I had to understand, like, I gotta get on this road.
Yeah, you gotta get on that road.
And I've been on this road. And when I got on that road, it bred me to create something different. Like I was just saying in the beginning, like if you're doing the same thing, you're gonna get the same results.
Facts. You know but at the same time, we wanna highlight that, all the work you put in got you where you at today. Facts. And what you did was you built a great catalog. So when it do take off and the world's looking, they can go back and check out all that old work. All that. And it's gonna feel like new to them. So
and they're gonna see the evolve. Me evolve like from the real Fatman.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We Carolina. I think 2023 is gonna be that year where we bust this thing through the door. So I'm glad you still here.
It's been too long, and then there's a lot of artists that's from South Carolina that really got good records.
Yeah, man.
I don't understand.
A lot of talent here. We're gonna bust through though.
Yeah.
So at this point in your career, going back to where we was at, how long was it before you? Because at this point you was independent, like you said, you wasn't signing nobody.
Right.
How long was it before you connected with Leon Stewart, SOW Records?
So bet it was probably like after I shot that video, and you know what I mean, I say maybe like a month or two. So one of my cousins, he actually introduced me to him. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So he was telling me about him. They was sitting in the car or whatever, and they called me. He was like, "Yeah, man, I want you to meet this dude, man. Like, he fucking with your music. Like, he an old school cat, but you know what I'm saying? He from up the road, and he really rocking with you. I think y'all can put something together." I'm like, "All right, cool." Yeah. So I went and met him. I met him at the Doubletree on Bush River in Columbia. And at the time, he had this artist named J.O.D. You know what I'm saying? So I met J.O.D. Me and J.O.D. chopped it up. So anyway, so we went from there. We, had a few conversations, whoop, and went over a couple things, and boom, right then and there. First, I signed a management deal. It was a management deal, and we rocked out with that for a little second. Then I went ahead and just signed to the SOW Records or whatever.
Okay.
So everything was good at first. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's back it up a little bit.
Yeah.
What was the first record you put out with SOW?
I think the first record was
you put out quite a few, man.
Right. I think it was.
You put out quite a few, man.
I think
I was doing some promo for you, so you was dumping records out. So what was that experience like? In the beginning, you putting out these great records, quality records. Y'all was putting time and energy into it. And which one of the records that really grabbed the people's attention again? During that time.
I think it was "Can't Get Right" was one of the first ones that we did. I shot that video in Charlotte. And I think after that it was what was it? It was Can't Get Right, and then We On.
Yeah, okay.
That was the one. Word. I actually hit 1 million views on that record. Dog.
That's what I'm saying. We can't skip over that.
Yeah, you can go check that out too.
We got to talk. We got to talk about that.
2010, something like that. So yeah, I actually hit 1 million plays on that shit. It's still on YouTube right now too. That was featuring on my man Shawty Crunk and Pilo.
Word.
They both from my hometown too. I brought them on the record.
You know, you remember who produced that joint?
Marty Raw.
Okay, big shout Marty Raw.
Yep.
So at this point, you know, what's the energy like? I know you said at some point you decided to sign, you know, straight to the label. Was it from that success of that record?
Nah, it was after.
Okay,
it was after.
Yeah.
No.
So what made
matter
you?
of fact, I was already signing them when I put that record out. Matter of fact.
Okay, so let's go back to that point. What made you, you know, first management deal, and what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sign?
I guess because at the time I was very hungry. I was hungry because I felt like shit. Like I say, it was back to the damn fat. What we doing next?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then he came with this and a lot of we gonna do this, we gonna do that, and you know, and I'm just like, my ego just like, hell yeah, like fuck, let's go. You know what I mean? Anything that, motherfucker come to you with that, and you a young nigga, and you just like, you know, in your heart, you like, man, music is my thing. Like, I love this shit. And I'm just so eager, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna break us out of this motherfucker. Like,
hey man, it's all a part of the journey, man.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, I know you guys, you know, went your separate ways, but you know, talk about, you know, why. And talk about the advantages now that you look back of, you know, being signed versus, you know, being independent again.
Right. So basically, like with me and Stewart, we kind of went our separate ways on the behalf of not seeing eye to eye on certain shit. Like when I started learning business and knowing this and that, you know what I mean, knowing what the paperwork mean and this stuff like that, and then you get red flags when you start asking about your contract and shit, and it's like, okay, because in the beginning, I wasn't really thinking like that. You feel me? Like, which I should have been. Right. So that's like, so any independent artist that before you sign, bro, thank.
He gave y'all the gym.
Thank.
You gotta think.
I was hungry, but thank God that I was hungry early and it ain't cost me my career. You feel what I'm saying? But what it did was it did withheld my career for like 6 years, dog. Like, and just going back to me having 1 million views, all that, you feel me? Like, that's when the motion is supposed to be like, yeah. But that's when the motion went down because it started seeing red flags all over the place. Right. But you know what I'm saying? But so even with him, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just totally disrespect him. I'm gonna salute it too because I did get, you know, recognition by fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He did put me in different platforms where people do know Fatman, you know what I'm saying, other than my city. So I can salute that. But as far as, you know, me and him breaking ways, you know, I had to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of growing. You know what I mean? I wanted to grow as an artist, and being there with him, I couldn't grow.
Right. I mean, you know, y'all put a lot of work in. So, you know, we're gonna applaud him for that, man.
Yeah,
Big shout out, Mr. Stewart. And we all evolve. Yeah, and we all learn and, you know, get aware of certain things, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, business is business. So how has it been since you've been, you know, back independent? What's that journey been like? You know, ups and downs of it? Because it's back on you now. Right. What we doing next, Fat?
Yeah, what we doing next, Fat?
You know what I'm saying?
So as far as me being independent right now, man, everything good. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I done learned the business more. I'm around more genuine people that's like, you know what I'm saying, we all like-minded, we all grinding together, we all feel the same way. Like somebody, like when you doing music, you gotta have somebody that's like of your caliber. When I say that, like somebody that want it just as bad as you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm around people that really feel that way about my music, about the sound that we putting out. Like Thundercats is like a team of producers, like 10 of them.
Big shout out Thundercats.
Hungry, young niggas. Like, they putting out that shit. You feel me? Like, and I'm just there. They're like, Fat, I got one for you. I got one. So that's keeping me motivated. Like, okay, damn. Every time they send me a beat, I got to do something to it because I don't want to make them feel like, man, I'm just throwing them beats. He bullshit. Nah, when you throw me some shit, I'm ready to eat. You feel me? And it's like 10 of them, man. And like I said, we be state to state doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got back from Florida over the weekend, a week or two ago. who was in Florida at Pompano Beach. I did some shit out there. Then I just did a show Friday past at this club called the Ave in Columbia.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. We got some more stuff coming up too.
That's what's up, man.
Between now and March, we got a lot of more stuff.
Man, I'm glad to see you back moving around, man.
Yeah.
You know, I pay attention to everything that's going on South Carolina wise. So, you know, when I saw that Graham start, you know, I say something going on with Fat Man. Let me try to get him in here.
Yeah, man.
And you know, you here right now. So you back moving around, man. How does it feel, man? You got one. You know, I think this record is gonna work. It's definitely got that energy. The video's going crazy. You know, you're independent. You know, like you said, you around a new team. Y'all moving around. You know, you going state to state. You doing shows. How does it feel, man?
It feel
big
good.
Motion.
It feel good.
Yeah.
Like what you just said. Big motion,
Big motion, man.
Big motion. Big boy status. Stomach cats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be that dude that really provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very passionate when it comes to my music, man. Like, I'm dead serious about this shit.
Word.
I can't stress it enough. Like, I'm dead serious.
Hey, man, but
my music.
You know, Fat Man, Big Boy Status is the name. Hey, you looking great, my brother.
Yeah.
But you was, you know, you might have to change the name, man. You done got in shape on me, man.
I'm glad you said
why
that.
you ain't, you know, you supposed to be with me, baby.
Yeah. So this where the Fat
What's
Man,
the
Big
secret?
Boy
What's the
status
secret? I'm trying to drop a few pounds.
I'm put them Jews on you, but I'm gonna give you the reason for Fat Man, Big Boy.
Yeah. Give me the reason for the name.
So the name Fat Man, that's a household name. My mama gave me that name when I was a little one. I grew into it to be a fat man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
eating that Millie's.
Exactly. So Big Boy Status came about. I was like, damn, when people just type my shit in on YouTube, Fat Man Scoop and all that shit would come up. So I'm like, damn, I gotta do something to separate myself. So I thought one day, I was like, damn, Big Boy Status, Big Boy. I was still kind of big, and I was just thinking, like, damn, but I like to get money. Like, I like to, you know what I'm saying, do this and third. I'm ambitious. So boom. Let me put Big Boy Status on this shit. Right. So now when somebody man, how the fuck, like, I'm like, nah, Fat Man, Big Boy Status mean, my definition of that, Big Boy Status is like your mindset, your grind, your hustle. You know what I'm saying? What's your theory? What you here for? How you thinking today? When you wake up in the morning, how you feeling? I'm feeling Big Boy Status. You know what I'm saying?
Popping.
All that, so that just your grind. It ain't really your size.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Anybody can be Big Boy Status.
Okay, I like that.
You can be 80 pounds soaking wet with rocks in your pocket. You still Big Boy Status.
Facts. I love that, man. Thanks for breaking that down for the people, man. So, you know, 2023 is here. Carolina Bounce going crazy. Y'all pushing that record out there right now.
Yes, sir.
Produced by the Thundercats. You know, what's one of your biggest goals for this year?
The biggest goal for this year?
Yeah, 2023, man.
Shit, to break out. You gotta break out. Like,
break out.
I want to break out. Like, when I say break out, break out.
Okay.
Yeah,
like look like you're on the way, brother. So
like, we here.
What's your plan though? You gonna keep pushing the record? You got another one in the tuck? I got a project coming?
Yeah, I got another one.
We trying to get an exclusive, piece of news out of you. What we got going on?
So I got another one in the tuck. It's called Double Cup. That's another Thundercats production.
Okay, big shout out Thundercats.
Double Cup. But
we gotta get them on here, man.
A lot of the main focus, for sure, we can get them on here.
Thundercats.
But for sure, the main focus is gonna be Carolina Bounce. But I got another record that's coming behind it. As soon as we get this thing heating up some more.
Yeah.
So I got another one right behind.
So that Double Cup that's going back to the club, or
it's a record dealing with drinking. You know, the motherfucker come, you be like, man, what you got in your cup?
Yeah.
And it's like some shit like, be like, man, what you drinking? And you be like, bro, don't ask me what's in my cup now. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That good shit. Yeah.
Right.
It's some catchy shit,
hey,
though.
man, y'all be tuned for that, man. Carolina Bounce going crazy right now. Double Cup on the way. All that good stuff, man. Can we expect the project, or you could just keep hitting it with the singles?
Yeah, project coming soon, but right now I'm gonna kill him with the single. We gonna heat it up. We gonna keep the streets heating up. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
keep the clubs heating. Keep your girls shaking that ass. You know what I'm saying?
We love it, man. So, what are some artists that coming up in the game from child to now that inspire you as an artist?
Just like mainstream.
Yeah, it don't have to be mainstream. Just whoever.
Well, I just speak on when I say mainstream. I grew up listening like T.I., 50.
Yeah.
Who else I listen to? I used to listen to 3 6 Mafia. Who else?
Okay. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, man.
Know that.
So I used to listen to all of them, man.
Yeah.
Who else? I used to listen to Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Because Gotti been in the game for a minute too.
Oh yeah,
Gotti. I remember Gotti used to be on the front cover of that shit. Was it Ride magazine or some shit like that?
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Some shit. He used to be on the front of that cover all the time. Yeah. Down sitting on the side of the car and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, who the hell this nigga is? But then I started listening to him. Like, okay, he from Memphis. Like, yeah. I used to listen to a lot of them coming up too, man. Oh, Pastor Troy. I used to listen to Pastor Troy too.
Okay.
Pastor Troy was a club man. So
Yeah.
I was just like PT too.
That's what's up, man. So right now, you know, if we popped open your Apple Music or you know your playlist, who you bumping right now, man? Or you just listening to all your joints?
Nah, I'm still listening to Gotti.
Okay.
I'm listening to my partner Rapid Fire. I'm listening to J League. Of course myself.
Yeah.
Who else I got in that thing? Who I've been around to? Oh man, I was just listening to he passed away though, I believe. I don't want to mistake this, but I think he is he from Texas. Yeah. I forgot the dude's name. We were just listening to him though. He hard too. Damn. What his name? What his name? You can't remember? I can't remember his name, but
we're gonna get back to that.
But he hard though.
Word. That's what's up, man.
He young too though.
I know you mentioned the label. Your own label. So what's the name of the label again?
Big Boy Status Entertainment.
Okay, is there any other artists coming behind you, or just focus on you right now? Okay, big shout out him.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get him on the show, man.
For sure.
He got something out right now.
He got a single that he pushing. Put some push behind that.
Okay.
But then he got some features with me too as well.
Okay.
That we finished shooting a couple videos too and all that. Yeah. He tough though.
Word.
And he my brother.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah, appreciate that, man. So you know, 2023 is here, like we said, man. Any shows coming up we need to know about, any tours? You know, where you gonna be at next where the people can see you at, man?
We in Atlanta, March 11th, 12th. Mm-hmm. They got a big show coming up down there in Atlanta. Yeah. So that's in March. Then I got a couple people been contacting me about some in-town shit too that's coming up. Like I said, I just did one Friday. Yeah. So I got people hitting up every week now, so that's good. You know real good. Yeah. That's good, yeah.
You doing any features right now?
Yeah, I do features. Hit me. Let's do it.
Okay, word. Plug your social media real quick, man.
Instagram, you can catch me at Fatman Big Boy Status. That's FATMAN BIGBOI Status STATUS. That's on Instagram. Yeah. All social media platforms, Fatman Big Boy Status.
Y'all make sure y'all follow the brother, man. Yeah. Before we get out of here, man, we want to talk about, like, you know, leave any piece of advice for anybody that, whether they trying to do music or any career they could be in, and they just trying to get some motivation. They want to keep going, man. They see Fatman Big Boy Status doing his thing, you know, but they might not be in the position you in, but they might be discouraged. Yeah. That's all, you know, humans go through that. So leave a little piece of advice for anybody going through that, man.
I mean, best piece of advice I could tell you, man, is don't give up. You know what I'm saying? It get times where, you know, you feel like, man, this shit is wicked, but you just can't say fuck it, because what you gonna do is whatever you put into what you doing is what you gonna get out, and that's real talk.
And that's a bar right there.
If you ain't investing into yourself, how the hell you figure somebody else gonna want to invest into you? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So you got to start with yourself. You got to invest into yourself. You can't be scared to bet on you, because I ain't never been scared to bet on me.
That's a bar right there. That's a bar right there, man. Top 5 rappers dead or alive. Where we at? Where we at?
Top 5.
Fatman Big Boy
top
Status.
5. Oh man.
Top 5.
Well, of course, I'm always say Tip. Man, I fuck with T.I. Let me see. Man, I'm an 80s baby, man. So
talk to him.
Top 5 dead or alive. I like Tip. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Hove. I'm gonna go with let me see, Tip, Hove. My mind cloudy.
Look at the wall. Just look at the wall.
He talking about look at the wall.
Tip, Hove. That's already 2 heavy hitters right there.
Yeah, for sure.
They say Tip the Jay-Z of the South anyway.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, think so? That's what they say. He even said that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I got my opinions, but
that
what the people say. You know, Tip is a great artist though.
Yeah, for sure. I like Fab. We going off lyrics, right?
Whatever
you want.
I like lyrics, so I like Fab. I like J. Cole.
Fab, J. Cole. One more.
I like J. Cole, Fab,
I like
Tip.
who
Who else? Damn, fat. Thank.
One
shit,
more.
man.
One more.
No.
One more.
Shit, me.
Mm.
Fuck it.
Yeah, right.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Word.
I don't know. I
can appreciate that.
Think.
I appreciate that. So one more question before we get up out of here, man. When a person turn on their Apple Music or whatever they listen to music on, and they looking for a certain vibe, you know, what you want them to think about when it comes to you? Because like me, if I'm working out, I might listen to this. If I want to go to the club, I'm listening to this artist.
Right.
If I want to hear some bars, I might go listen to some Nas or some Cole.
Right.
What do you think what do you think the fans, want to think of you as in your music?
Man. Basically, I put like this: when you listen to me, you're gonna be listening for ambition. You know what I'm saying? Like I got that shit that make you want to get up and go get some money.
Yeah.
You know
I like that. Yeah.
Go get up and get some money, or you trying to get right for the club tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna pop some bottles. We go look at these girls. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Thundercats.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to J Lig. You know what I mean? Shout out to Rapid Fire. Shout out to the Ready Boys.
Yeah.
Shout out to my city. Shout out to the whole South Carolina.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Big shout, man. We got Fatman, Big Boy Status in the building.
Yeah.
The record's out right now. Carolina Bounce.
Yes, sir.
I Mix Nation on the boards. Thundercats produced that joint. It's going crazy, man. Make sure y'all stream that everywhere you find music. The video is out right now. And my fellas, even my ladies, y'all gonna like that video now.
Yes, sir.
That video is spicy.
Do it off the wall.
Do it off the wall.
We gonna make that shit a single.
Do it off the wall. You gotta do that. You gotta snatch that part and do something with that.
Yeah, man.
But y'all make sure y'all stream that joint and do remember, like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit notification bell so you don't miss none of our drops, man. We putting out heavy content, big motion content every week. Like my man Fatman, Big Boy Status, man, legendary South Carolina artist in the building. We catch y'all next time, man. Big motion. I go by the name of Bezo803 on social media. This is my co-host right here.
Hey, I'm Ben Mikey's $sign Mike. You see what it is.
You know that. Big shot DJ Effect on the cameras. We out of here, y'all. Peace and love.
Salute.